Hello guys, how art thou? I've got away. Hurrah! I've got away in the van. Better start again with that one. Hello guys, how we doing? Alright? It's raining, but I don't care because I'm in here and I like it in here. I've come to Crook Peak. I think it's Crook Peak. I always used to call it Crook's Peak, but I don't think it is. I think it's Crook Peak. I think. I'm not sure. Well, I've got the car park to myself. Look, hurrah! There's that's the M5 motorway over there, as you probably can't see. That is a hill. I can't remember what it's called. And if you look really, no, you can't see. But if you were able to see, over there is Glastonbury Tor, quite a few miles away, which you definitely won't be able to see today, because it's not very nice. I was going to go somewhere different, but I decided to come here instead because Ellie needs to go to the toilet, and if I don't take her out for a proper walk before we settle down for the night, she won't go. And she'll do it in the van, which isn't very nice. It's not very pleasant, I can tell you, because she's done it a few times now. Unfortunately, if you have to stop in a lay-by or something, if you're driving somewhere and you stop in a lay-by, and you can't, there's no dog toilet facilities, nowhere to take her for a walk, she won't go to the toilet. So, and then she does it in the van in the night because she's busting, because she won't go. It's really annoying, isn't it, Ellie? It's very annoying, isn't it, smelly dog? Yes, very annoying. Yes, we'll go out in a minute. Not yet. Let me talk to these people first. Go on, go sit in the back. Go on, go sit down. Yeah, so, yes, I'm here this evening. I've come here to do an interview. I've come to do an interview video, and I'm meeting up with myself. I'm going to do an interview with myself. I'm trying to get into my filmmaking again a little bit more. I've got myself an Udemy course, which is quite a good one actually. I'll put a link in the description down below and you can go and have a look. I'm very impressed with it so far. Trying to give me a little bit of inspiration. Now I've gone back on my tablets, I'm feeling more inspired and want to do stuff again. So I've decided to do, well, obviously I've always done sort of documentary type videos, but I decided I'd try a better interview style. So I will be interviewing myself. I've got there's a really good website I came across with a set of questions, so I'll put that in the link in the description as well, so you can go over and have a look at that. That was pretty good. So yes, very impressed with that. So yes, so I'm going to make myself some tea, and I'll let you watch the interview. So let it proceed. Hello guys, how are we? I'm going to be doing some practice on making some more documentary videos. So I've got a special guest today, and I'm going to be trying out some interview techniques. I'm going to be interviewing myself. Welcome to myself. My pleasure, mate. Thank you for having me. Thank you very much for joining me today. Right, let's jump into the questions. Seems like there's quite a few questions. I've taken these questions from a cracking website I came across. I'll put a link in the description down below, and that you can go over and have a look. Yeah, so we've got quite a few questions to get through, so let's jump in. What do you do for a living? Well, I do quite a few things actually. I don't just do one job. I've got my bike repair business, which I do. Lots of part-time jobs, I guess. I do odd jobs from time to time. I'm mainly a house husband. I think that was probably how it became, because I ended up having to do the school runs and things like that. So I ended up doing that. So I used to be in the building trade, but trying to do jobs within the school run, sort of starting at 9 and finishing at 2:30 to pick your kids up. People don't like it, it's no good, and you can't get the work done, so I gave up on that. So I ended up doing jobs that I could fit in with better. So yes, I'm doing the bike repairs. I do YouTube. That's also a part-time income. It doesn't earn me very much, but it's something. So it's YouTube. I sell bits and pieces on eBay as well. Sell bits and bobs on Facebook from time to time. You know what it's like, you just do bits and bobs really, just enough to get by really. What do you love? Who do I love? Depends in what context. Well, obviously I love my wife and I love my family. They're the most important thing to me, my family. I love Ellie. I love people. I do love people. I find people very interesting. I think love's underrated. It's very important. It makes the world go round, love. I mean, there's different levels of love, isn't there? I mean, that's a very complex question. It's hard to say really, but if I had to pick somebody I love, then I'd have to definitely pick my wife. She's also my best friend. So yes, my wife and my family and my children, and well, yeah, I love lots of people. It's quite hard to answer that one really. Do you have enough money? Do I have enough money? Well, I'd probably have to say no. I'm always having to struggle, but if I really thought about it, if I didn't worry about money, which I do, then I would say yes, because if I look at lots of other people around the world, I'm a very rich person, and I don't put a value of life on money. I find the value of money a lot less, if you see what I'm saying. The importance of money is far less. Love is far more important than money. I would like to have more, but yes, I can fully understand that. I guess if I really thought about it, I guess, do I have enough money? Probably do, really. I guess I'm contented. As long as I've got enough to get by, then I guess I'm happy, really. Are you healthy? Am I healthy? Mentally, I would say I could be healthier, as you know. I don't feel as healthy as I used to be, if I'm honest. If I'm truly honest, I feel more unwell these days. As to whether that's my mental health, I don't know. But I do find anxiety and everything's got on top of me a lot more, especially in the last year. So I guess when I'm out and I'm doing things, then I guess I could feel healthy, but mentally I could definitely be healthy. I'm not as healthy as I could be, but I guess I'm okay, really. Do you think you're a good person? Do I think I'm a good person? Yes, I think so. I try to be good to people as much as I can. Yes, I think so. I try not to think ill of people. I try to be kind to people. I try to speak to people if I can. I think we've all got our faults, but I try to be as good a person as I can. I think I do try. Some people don't, but I think I do. I do try. How old are you? I'm 48, but I do look a lot older, and I do feel older sometimes. I think that stress and anxiety has made me feel older, but yes, I'm only 48. Who's your best friend? My best friend, I would have to say my wife. My wife's my best friend. She is my longest friend, I think, probably, of my best friends who I've known longer than anybody, apart from my mum. Actually, no. I would say my best friend is my wife first, and then my next best friend, I would have to say the longest best friend, I would have to say my mum. I'd have to say that because I think your mum's got, or your dad's got to be your best friend, I think, because you've spent so much time with them and they know you in and out more than anybody, I think. So I would probably say best friend it would have to be your mum, I think, because they've got your best interests at heart, the same as, I think, yeah. I don't think I could have put it better myself. What was your childhood dream? My childhood dream. That's an interesting one. I think I just wanted to be a bus driver. I wanted to drive coaches and travel. I wanted to go to places and travel, and yes, and sort of be nice to people. I always wanted to be a bus driver, not a train driver, but bus driver or coach. I wanted to drive coaches when I was a boy. How often do you laugh? How often do I laugh? Quite a lot, or I try to. I think it's good for the soul. What makes you smile? People, I think. People, funny people, and doing funny situations. Sometimes people's mishaps can be funny. Only if it's a funny mishap, like if somebody trips up or something. As long as they don't come to harm, then I could find it funny. If there was harm involved, then obviously that's not funny. I'd be concerned. But yes, I think people make me laugh. Who's your most dangerous enemy? The most dangerous enemy? Well, it's got to be the state, hasn't it? It's got to be the elite. The elite are the most dangerous because they don't care about anybody else. I think they have their own agendas and hack everybody else, basically. So, where do you live? I live in the southwest of England, in the UK, near Bristol. Do you think you're strong? Do I think I'm strong? Yes, I do. With a lot of things that I've been through in my life, I would, yes, I do think I'm strong. I think I'm very strong. I think a lot of people wouldn't be able to go through, or would have a lot of trouble to go through what I've been through, and which is probably why I have mental health problems. But never mind. But yes, I think I'm quite a strong person. What was the most important thing you think you've done so far? Most important thing so far? I don't know. What's the most important thing? Probably YouTube, I guess. Sort of. Yeah. Yeah. YouTube. Sort of. I don't know really. It's a bit of a difficult question, isn't it? That's opened more avenues for me more than anything, I think, YouTube. So I would say that's probably the most enjoyable thing I've done, probably. I could say getting married, I could say having children, I could even say building Sammy. So there's multiple things really, there's lots and lots of things. What was the most stupid thing you think you've ever done? The most stupid thing? Don't know. Don't think there's anything in particular. No, don't know. Can't really think of anything. No, don't know really. Do you love yourself? I think I do, yes. Probably not as much as I should do, but I do. I think I do love myself. I have to take care of myself, especially mentally. I do try to take care of myself as best I can. Maybe I'm probably not doing such a good job sometimes, but I do try. What do you fear the most? My biggest fear? I don't know. I guess to a lot of people it's death, isn't it? My biggest fear? Fear itself. Fear itself. My biggest fear is fear, because the fear creates anxiety. And it does in me. The fear creates excessive anxiety, and that's what I fear the most, is fear itself, because the actual thing that you fear isn't as bad as the fear itself, which is fear itself. What is your favourite word? Favourite word? Don't think I have one. Don't think I've got one. No, don't think I've got one. When was the last time you cried? Last time I cried? Well, I was cutting some onions the other day when I was making something. That did make me cry. I would say quite a few months ago, probably last year, I was feeling very low before I went back on my antidepressants, and I definitely cried then. I was very low. So yes, probably then. What is the best thing that could happen to you right now? Best thing now? Well, what I'm doing. If I'm happy and I'm alive and I'm making the most of what I've got, then I'm happy. So I'm happy now. What is the worst thing that could happen to you right now? The worst thing that could happen to me now? Fear. That's making me anxious thinking about it. That's actually just making me anxious thinking about it. The worst thing now. It's just making me feel funny already. Well, that is fear. Again, fear. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen to anybody? You can drop dead. That's the worst thing, you know. So fear. The worst thing that can happen to you is you can be fearful. That's the worst thing. Where would you picture yourself in 5 years? 5 years from now? I don't know. Happy, I hope. Happy and healthy and enjoying my life, I'm hoping. I don't really have many aspirations, really. I just do one day at a time. I don't really think about it. Do you regret anything? Regrets? No. I do regret. I regret mental health. I massively regret mental health, but then I guess that's part of my journey, and there's not a lot I can do about it, really, is there? So I guess I have to just put up with it. What's the first thing you do in the morning? First thing, I get up. I get dressed, go downstairs, and then I make the breakfast for me boy, my lad. So, yeah. What are you thinking just before you go to bed? I hope I have a good night's sleep, probably. And maybe what I'm going to do tomorrow, the next day. What's the highest point you've ever been to, land-wise? Highest point? Penny Fan, I think. I still haven't been up Snowdonia yet. I've been up Snowdon. There's lots of things I want to do and I still haven't done. Been the Glastonbury tour. That's not very high. Yes, probably Penny Fan, I think. That's probably the highest I've been. I haven't done very much, to be honest. If there's one thing in your life you'd like to change right now, what is it? What would I change? My mental health. I'd like to feel better. I'd definitely like to feel better. My mental health, I would like to be able to sort it out. Probably, but I guess that's just part of your life's journey, isn't it? So I guess you just got to part with it. I don't know, really. Yes, I can fully understand that. What are you proud of most? Proud of? My family, I think. I'm proud of my family. I love my family and I'm proud of every last one of them. So that's what I'm proud of. I'm proud that I have my family because, yes, that's what I'm proud of. I'm proud of having what I have. Yeah. Sum up your life in one sentence. Or can you sum up your life in one sentence? Sum up my life in one sentence. I came, I did, and I went. I guess. I came, I did, and I went. Yeah. Name the thing that annoys you the most. Name the thing that annoys. Numpties. I'm gonna have to say numpties. I can't help it. Selfish people that have got no idea about anybody else but themselves. That is really annoying. Selfish, self-centered people. Numpties. That's what annoys me the most. What would be your number one question to God? Oh wow, that's a powerful question. Bloody hell. Am I worthy? Am I worthy? Have I done okay? I guess. Have I done okay in life? Do you have secrets? No, I don't think I do. What's the point of having secrets? I think secrets would eat you away because you're trying to be what you're not, maybe. I don't know. So, no, I don't think so, no. What makes you laugh? That's a bit like the other question, isn't it? What makes you laugh? People. People make me laugh, I think. Are you happy? Am I happy? I like to think so, yes. I would like to think I'm happy. I do. I think part of life is striving to be happy, or trying to be happy as best as you can. I think you need everything. It's the yin and the yang, isn't it? So I think you need to know all of life to be able to sort of make it balanced. Mental health doesn't help you be happy, I can tell you that now. It makes it very hard, but then on the other hand, it makes you work harder to try and be happy. So I guess that's a good thing. So yes, I would say I'm happy, or try to be. So thank you very much, Austin, for taking part in the interview. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you for having me. I've enjoyed coming here and answering your questions, so thank you very much. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. It's a very interesting bit of conversation, I thought. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys